Sean, our man, this prep's amazing. So today, map it out, deadlifts, lower volume, just train a ton today. But let's make sure that we're not lifting any more weight than we absolutely have to. So let's drop it all right here.
I'm eliminating at least 5 pounds right now.
I feel light as a feather.
This is part of our poop and prep phase.
Poop and prep.
Which is 15 minutes.
It depends how bad you have to poop. A little something we're doing called movement prep. Now normally we would do a little bit of foam rolling, do some activation, do some pillar prep. But right now we've already done that. So we're in the gym, we're ready to rock. So we're gonna do 2 sets of 10 just to activate, just to get prepared for the movement at hand. The main movement today is gonna be deadlifts. So 10 easy reps.
The thing is, in sport-specific training, when you're doing your movement prep, you'll do warm-up movements that pertain specifically to what you're going to get into that day. So athletes do this to get ready for their training. As bodybuilders or anyone who's trying to build a physique, there's no reason why you can't do this in the weightlifting sense too. So what we're doing now is movement prep for the deadlift, which is what the focus of our workout is today, lower body pull specifically, because deadlifts and hamstrings.
And we do, obviously we had 10 to 15 minutes of poop and preparation.
Yeah.
And now we're moving on to 10 minutes of movement prep.
And so leg extension, leg curl to activate quads and hamstrings, and then we're going to do a lat pull down scapular retraction to get the scapula going. Those are our prime movers in the deadlift that we're going to get going and fired up before we transition right into our deadlifts.
Absolutely.
So we're doing 1 set of scapular retraction, which Marc just did. Then we'll do a lat pull down. Then we'll move into the lower back hyperextension.
So we're going to do 2 of these, 2 full pull downs, get the lats activated, and then we're going to do lower back. If you noticed, deadlifts are a hip dominant leg exercise that also targets a lot of back. So by doing the legs, both sides, the lower back, scapula, and the lats, we'll be ready to pull some deadlifts. So the key here, 1 to 2 sets of around 10 reps. Don't go near failure, you're just simply activating. We felt we need a little more on legs, so we did 2 sets, that's the max I do. But all we needed on those, and this one right here on the pull downs and scapular retraction and lower back hyperextension, 1 set. There's your 10 minutes movement prep. It's deadlift time, baby.
All right, so you saw poop and prep. You saw movement prep. You saw deadlifts, 7 sets deadlifts. Now moving into our auxiliary movements meant to complement the main movement. This is lower body pull for us. So what does that mean we're working?
It means we're gonna do, we did bilateral. Now we're gonna go into some unilateral, right?
But what are we working?
Working our hamstrings.
Hamstrings, lower body pull, right? The muscle that's responsible for lower body pulling is primarily the hamstrings. We're gonna hit some other shit along the way, like some calves, just because they go in nice right here, but this is an auxiliary movement supporting the deadlift, lower body pull.
So right now, moving on to single leg Romanian deadlifts. Done with those. That pretty much concludes our free weight deadlift type movements. Now we're gonna move on to more concentration type movements, the leg curl.
All right, guys, so we just finished up our workout, our lower body pull, deadlift, focused workout. You saw what we did. We went through our phases that we're now incorporating. Poop and prep.
Poop and prep.
Movement prep specific to that day's workout. The actual skill work, which for us is deadlift, because it's our sport weightlifting, is what we're doing.
Ancillary.
Yeah, and then ancillary work to back up the movement of the day and work the intended body part.
Because we're still bodybuilders, so isolation plays a role in what we do, and overload. So we did do something a bit different, but I guarantee you master the balance on it. The single leg Romanian deadlift will have your glutes and your hams screaming like you've never had them screaming before, especially after doing a compound movement like the deadlift.
Yeah.
And then you move into some heavy, to a point, hamstring curls for around 15 reps. So higher reps, get the nice burn, get the blood flowing, get the pump, as the bros call it.
Yeah.
And then we moved on to something a bit more functional. We were doing 2 to 3 sets of, what do they call those, the bouncy balls?
The stability ball.
Stability ball leg curls, which also engages your core because you're doing a bridge. Finish it off with a superset of standing and seated calves. You can do those apart depending on the equipment in your gym. What a fucking epic workout.
And I just thought of another use for the RDL, the one leg. It's you would know all about this. If you see a coin on the ground and you need to bend over and pick that bitch up one-handed fast, and in case your boy comes and pushes you, you will not lose balance.
So if someone comes up behind me
and you want to put it in your satchel.
So while I'm picking up the quarter, if someone comes behind and terrorizes me, I'll be able to recover.
I would be the one doing the terrorizing. You would be the one collecting the gold.
Well, we just offended 2 cultures, probably more.
That's all right.
And the entire left.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, this is a great workout to try. Give it a try. You know what we did. But if you do anything, incorporate everything. The poop and prep, obviously, but the actual getting ready for the workout.
Yeah.
The muscle, the movement prep.
This is more than just a specific single workout, guys. What we're talking about is what Mark and I are moving towards now with the new knowledge we've gained. That's a system of exercising by incorporating poop and prep. That's the most essential part. That's for mindset. Mindset's number 1 in the training system. You gotta get your mind right. Poop and prep allows for that. Movement prep is getting ready for that day's movement. If it's bench press, if it's deadlift, if it's squat, overhead press, whatever it is, you're getting ready for that with movement prep.
And I'd love to give an example. If we're doing, for example, bench press dominant day or dumbbell bench, I would start out actually with a push-up. We'll actually show them how to do a push-up a little bit harder later on in more of our videos. And then I'd move on to warm the triceps, and also remember the main antagonist in bench press would be the lats.
Right.
So I'd also throw in some lat pull downs.
Right.
So there are 3 movements that you can do before bench press to get you ready for that movement.
Yet another example, but there's countless. So what we're talking about, a system of exercise that you need to start incorporating if you want to have effective and sustainable workouts from here on out.
Absolutely. Hope you guys enjoyed it. HPN, you guys know it. Just want to tell you about our pre-workout stack. I know we're selling stuff, but look, we've taken this the last week, and it's been epic.
There's literally no way we could have done this workout today.
No, because we've been training literally for 4 hours a day, plus lecture. We took 1 scoop of Ruckus, 1 scoop of P3, 1 scoop of Vasky. It's the most epic stack ever, because it got us through this week.
I'm sure you're gonna link them below. But anyway, guys, thanks for checking it out. A lot more to come from us now. We've gained new knowledge. Exos, can't wait to share it with you.
That's not a game.